This is Jacob's class. I want to show you, teach you a little about gear ratios, and I'm going to use this bicycle as an example. Gear ratios, what you do is you take the ratio is actually the driver gear divided by the driven gear. And this is called the driver gear, and this is called the driven gear. And what you do is you take the number of teeth of your driver gear divided by the number of teeth of your driven gear, and that gives you your ratio. So in this example, I have two drivers. I have a 50 tooth driver and a 34 tooth driver. And in here, I have a bunch of driven gears. The lowest one is 11 tooth, and this one right here, the higher one, is 28 tooth. So right now we are at 50 tooth divided by 11 tooth. And if you do the math, that's 4.55. So for every revolution of the pedal, I should get 4.55 revolutions of the tire. So what I do to check that out, I put the pedal at top dead center, and I'm going to put this valve stem at top dead center, and then I'm going to make one revolution here, and I'm going to count how many revolutions I have here. Okay? So if you follow the valve stem while I rotate, that's one revolution, and I haven't made a full one here yet. That's two revolutions. That's three revolutions. That's four revolutions. I'm still not at the top here. And I stop right about there. So this is just past half. So I made 4.5 revolutions. So that's close to the math. That's 50 divided by 11 is 4.55. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chain, I'm going to put it on this 34 tooth sprocket, and I'm going to put this one up on this 28 tooth sprocket, and we're going to do the same thing. So right now, oops, I go one up on this. Okay. Right now, if you zoom in, you can see that's on this. The driver sprocket is a 34 tooth sprocket. Yep, see it says 34 tooth sprocket. This is the 28 tooth sprocket. So again, I'm going to put this at top dead center. I'm going to rotate this right there. That's top dead center. So now they're both top dead center. I'm going to rotate this, and I'm going to count how many wheel revolutions I make. Okay. So that's one revolution, and I'm not to the top yet on this one. I'm right there. So it's not, that would be a quarter, so it's about a fifth of a revolution. So 1.2, and if you do the math, 34 divided by 28 is about 1.2. Okay, so one other thing we're going to do is we're going to see how much a wheel rotates, how much distance a wheel makes in one revolution. So I happen to have my handy dandy tape. And remember, the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter. So I'm going to measure the distance. I'm going to measure the diameter. And if you can look at it, it's about 27 inches. This is a 27-inch tire. So the diameter is 27. So if you do the math, 27 times pi, you'll get 84 point something. 84 is roughly 7 feet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use this front tire as an example. I'm going to actually take it off here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it, let's find that we're going to put it on this crack right here, like this. And I'm going to make one revolution, and I'm going to measure, when this hits bottom dead center again, I'm going to measure that distance. So when I rotate this thing, that is one revolution. So now, here, put your foot here, Lil. Put your slipper there. Okay. Okay. Move back. Okay, that's one. We're going to measure that. Okay. I'm going to measure from there to there. Ah. Here, Lil, hold that.
Hold what?
Hold that at your slipper. Okay, now come over here and see what I got. If you zoom in on that, you'll see 83. There's 7 feet right there. Can you see that? So 1 revolution equals about 84 inches. And that's it. Have fun.